Words cannot explain or describe my absolute disdain for the New York Jets at this moment in time as an NFL fan and as a fantasy football owner of Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Because literally within 24 hours of the New York Jets just releasing a player, LeVeon Bell, that they signed to a huge contract to the offseason prior, they decided to let him go, and well, after deciding between the Miami Dolphins, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Buffalo Bills, it appears as though LeVeon Bell has made up his mind. Now, before we get to the content, I'm giving a PlayStation 5 away on this YouTube channel. To be entered, just subscribe and hit my notification bell. I'm going to pick a random member of Noti Gang to win a PS5, and I'm also giving away PS5s on my Instagram and Twitter account in the description down below. Now that we got all that out of the way, break! Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? Guys, LeVeon Bell has officially announced, well, at least Adam Schefter has officially announced, and I had to find this out through Facebook because Twitter was down at the time I was doing my research, that LeVeon Bell has officially signed a 1-year deal with the Kansas City Chiefs. Which is remarkable, isn't it? Because bear in mind, this is a team that literally just spent a first-round pick on Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and now they have a former All-Pro running back who is known to be a remarkable pass catcher, who is teaming up with by far the greatest offensive quarterback in the NFL and by far one of the greatest offensive minds in the whole NFL. Bear in mind that we're talking about an offense that features Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins when he's healthy, Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, LeVeon Bell, and a phenomenal offensive line with a quarterback that could throw it 60 yards plus and a offensive freaking genius in Andy Reid. New York Jets, why did you have to release LeVeon Bell? Why would you even sign him? They literally signed LeVeon Bell for $28 million for about a year and a half, maybe a year and some change. LeVeon hasn't had a single 100-yard rushing game. Then the entire time, Adam Gase loathed the fact that he had LeVeon Bell on the roster. Now he gets to pocket that money, go to the NFL defending champions roster, and possibly stuff the stat sheet some more. I just can't believe how this played itself out. It's just remarkable to see the proper way to do business and build an NFL roster and compare it to the absolute wrong way to build a NFL roster. Yes, you can make the argument that Adam Gase never wanted LeVeon Bell on his roster to begin with, but once you have him on your roster, when life gives you lemons, you should make lemonade. You shouldn't try to ruin LeVeon Bell's stock as a player and then eventually cut him after paying him $28 million. Now, if you're a Jets fan, more recently, Joe Douglas pretty much made it known that every player on the team is available for a trade so long as they get equal value in return. The New York Jets remain to be an absolute mess, whereas the Kansas City Chiefs just get richer. LeVeon Bell is still just 28 years old. He took a season off. His legs are probably still really fresh because the New York Jets didn't even bother using him. He goes from an absolute defunct franchise to a very well-organized and a well-run franchise. So congrats to LeVeon Bell for managing his career properly. Congratulations if you're a Kansas City Chiefs fan or a LeVeon Bell fantasy football owner, because I know that my fantasy season's over because I used my top pick on Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Let me know what you guys think about this signing, man. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.